If you are selling your home and not sure where you're going to go after you sell and close, there is an option called a leaseback. Now, this would have to be agreed upon between the buyer and the seller, preferably during the offer process, but could be added on at the purchase and sale process as well. So basically, when the closing happens, the seller would be able to stay in the home for an agreed upon time until they are ready to close on their next property or move out. You would want very specifics to be in the writing. I have had nightmare scenarios and I've had situations where it's worked out really well. For example, I have a seller that is selling and they need to we're closing on a Friday. They need to get through the weekend in order to move all of their stuff to their new property. So that is a ideal scenario. The seller is going to move their stuff over the weekend and they'll hand over the keys on Sunday night. I've also had a situation where a buyer agreed to a lease back to the seller, and the seller had told us they would move before the end of the month. They did, in fact, move all of their stuff. They moved out of the property, but they refused to give the keys until the end of the month, the actual date. So it can be very difficult, especially around the holidays, which is when that happened to my buyers. But if you have very specific writing and wording in your contract, it is something that could benefit both parties if possible. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to talk you through it. If it's an option you'd want to consider, let me know, and I'm happy to give you all the specifics.